What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another controversial episode of the Center Beacon. It's a little rough out there lately on the interwebs. Kind of afraid to step out my front door here lately with all the hate. I'm just kidding. I don't have a front door. I live in a tree, as many of you know. Seriously, though, what I'm going to do is continue my highly controversial trend of focusing on the positive and trying to help people. Shocking. I know. Custom matches are free. I think that's a great thing, and me and my clan have had a hell of a lot of fun with it, and so did some recordings. I thought I'd show you some. I know this update just recently dropped on Apple, so you guys haven't seen this yet. I hope you're enjoying it like we are on Android. So here's me and my partner here, Tommy the Gun. He's from Australia, just like Arnold Schwarzenegger. We're doing rock, paper, scissors to see who picks first. So let's see how it goes here. We both selected rock on the first go. And now we're going to pick again. I'm picking scissors. Don't tell Tommy. Well, this is stimulating. I knew I should have fast-forwarded through this part, but honestly, I forgot to, so we're just going to roll with it. We did rock, paper, scissors. We picked teams to try to make it fair. And then we rolled into a match. Now, the really cool thing about this is you can use this for training. You can use this for testing new builds, weapons. You know, how long will it take my death button to splash down a Ragin or whatever it is you guys want to play with? I'm pretty sure this thing will let you load up solo. It'll let you do uneven teams. So it's actually really good on a number of levels. Whether you're into practicing for your clan, you guys, there is an international tournament coming up that's going to use the new tournament system, or I should say the custom match system. And so I know a lot of people are excited about that. This is going to make that whole process a heck of a lot easier instead of doing the old time drops, the old-fashioned way of getting things done back in my day. Uphill both ways, right? So this is going to make it a lot easier, a lot more fun. If you're also into testing, if you're into, maybe you just want to put together like a movie or something, you want to cut together some scenes for a video or something you want to do, custom match is going to make that all a lot easier. So as you can see here, my buddy and I have miserably failed doing rock, paper, scissors. I'm basically quitting and giving up at this point. So we're just going to go right into selecting teams. Everyone should have seen this now, either on test server, I did videos, on live, here's the video. If you're on Apple now, finally you guys have gotten the update, and you can see here, the teams just say that they're ready, and you launch into the battle, it drops almost immediately. It's really easy to use, the interface is pretty straightforward, and then we just brawl, and it's a lot of fun. This is a little weird at first, dropping in against your own team. I'm sure some of you guys have probably done timed drops against your own clanmates before. Not the easiest thing to always do in a live matchmaker scenario. But this was kind of strange seeing my buddies on the opposite side. So that's my buddy Badra coming up. He loves to run that Rogatka, which is an awesome bot, but I know this, so of course I pick a pretty good counter to this. Roll in here with my Galahad with some plasmas on it. Tear him up pretty good. Got another buddy off there to the right. That's the killer. He's a good guy. We like to give him a hard time, but he's a good guy. Good buddy. Before anybody gets too terribly critical on gameplay, I know people love to make comments. Nobody likes to have a good time. Everybody just likes to kind of S-talk on the internet. We're really just kind of messing around. So you can save all the comments about how I didn't do this right, or they didn't do that right, or you guys suck, and then spell it S-U-X. I don't care. This was just for fun. The teams weren't even to begin with. We only had 9 guys on, so we rolled with it. I think we did this like the first or second night that custom matches dropped on Android. And I encourage you guys to try this out. Another cool thing is a lot of people on Facebook I've seen are already organizing like their own leagues. They're saying like, hey, we're going to run like a light bot league or a medium bot league. Try to get everybody to run like similar, or same level weapons and stuff. So really the possibilities with this new feature are kind of endless. Your imagination really is the only limiting factor here. So this is something people have wanted forever, and we finally have it. I'm pretty stoked about it. So let's go to another bot here. I'm going to snipe, and support my team. My buddy there's in his Zeus Fury. Everybody loves me when I'm on their team in this thing. When you put 4 giant, menacing, glowing, evil trebuchets of doom on a butch, particularly painted with the American flag, the good old red, white, and blue. Guys on my team love me when I'm in this thing, but man, did they hate me in this game. Because during this, we're all on comms, and they're just cussing me. I can't put it on here, family channel, but use your imagination, or just read the comments on any of my videos. They were cussing me, because you love having this thing on your side, but when this thing hits you in the face, oh man, it just ruins your day. So they're running some squishy bots right now, and I just start taking guys apart here. This is not a bad spot. This isn't my favorite spawn for this map, but if you kind of work this here, use that little, I think it's like a turret. It's like a little gun turret up there. Use that for cover. You can really mess with people's days. You get a hold of middle, and then you just protect it, play keep away. I actually have a video that I've been working on for a little bit, covering trebuchet sniping. So it's a little bit different from some of the other weapon systems. So it's going to actually take a look at the maps that favor this weapon and a sniping platform like this, and Yamantau is obviously one of those. So it's going to cover down on the different spawn points, talk about different angles, and just kind of how to work this thing. If you guys have seen any of my videos, you know that I really like the Trebuchet Butch. I personally think is the best sniping platform. It's certainly the best platform for Trebs in the whole game, and not just because there's 4 of them, and I'll get into that. So look for that video. It's going to be down the road a little bit, just simply because I did an initial cut of it, and I just thought it was crappy. I just didn't like it. And a lot of times, you guys know, if you followed my channel for a little bit, I refuse to put out BS videos like 4 or 5 times a week just looking for clicks or views. I won't do it. That's not why I do this. I do it to provide fun, entertainment, information, hopefully make people laugh once or twice, and that's really it. So that's why sometimes, man, I'll go like a month or 2. Sadly, I know that's like 20 years in internet time, but sometimes that happens where I just either get busy or I just don't really have anything, that I think is worth your time, so I won't do it. So I did an initial cut of that video. I was not happy with it at all. It was too cursory. It was just too easy. So I binned it, as some of my British friends would say. I put it in the trash, and I started over from scratch. And so it's hopefully going to be worth your time, worth the watch. I know that I'm not imparting any, secret sauce here. I know you guys know how to play, but I know that I've seen a lot of videos from a lot of guys where I'm like, oh, I never thought of that. If you get one of those moments at all out of one of my videos, then mission accomplished. It makes you a better player. It gives you a little extra tool for the toolbox type thing next time you encounter a certain situation, maybe that I've covered in a video, and that's really all I'm trying to do. So that'll be coming up in the near future. I'm not going to put it out until I feel like it's worth your time. So this game is almost a wrap. We had these guys 5-on-4, I know, and they damn near still beat us because they're just really good. A lot better than I am. Hell, you guys have seen my videos. I'm not very good. These guys are really talented, and even down a guy, they gave us a pretty good fight here. It was like kind of getting pirates and like sailors and maybe like a locker room full of football players or whatever all together at the same time. The language was just so coarse that, there's no way I could put the audio on one of these videos, because I would probably be reported to some higher authority or something and be shut down immediately. So we had a really, really good time with it. I mean, we laughed our asses off throughout this entire thing. I'm sure if you guys are playing this on your own, you are too, because it just adds a whole new dimension to the game. When you can run, 6-on-6, but it's all from in your same clan, all between guys that know each other really well. You know each other's play styles. Like I mentioned before, I know what bots my guys like to run. And so I'll drop the counter bot to that. I mean, it really just kind of opened it up, and we had not had this much fun in a long time. The other cool thing we've had happening in our clan, I'm sure you guys are doing this too. We had a lot of 1 versus 1 call-outs, you know, like, oh, hey, yeah, buddy, you think you're so hot? Like, let's roll, you know, let's ball. And guys really had fun with that. We had a lot of 1 versus 1, you know, 3 versus 3, that type of stuff. So I'm really excited for this mode. I think people are really going to enjoy this, and I'm really glad that iOS now, fortunately, wasn't too far behind Android. I think you guys got it maybe, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5, 6 days after we did. So everyone has this now, and everyone, I can't imagine anyone not liking this. Yes, it's true. Custom matches, you get absolutely 0 reward anything. There's no league points, there's no silver, there's no gold, there's no nothing. And I don't think there's really another good way to do that. That's really the only way that it could be done. Otherwise, you know, obviously, guys would farm this, it would get milked, abused, so on and so forth. So, unfortunately, you know, we spent probably a good, 4 hours messing around with it that night, and we earned no silver. So that's really the only downside that I could see to this is you will trade the resources you would have made for the fun that you had instead. And that's in my mind, that is a worthy trade. So, near future, we're going to do a White Castle giveaway. That might be fake. We're going to do a hand reveal. That also may not happen. And I'm going to have some contests coming up, so stay tuned. And as always, I will see you next time at the Center Beacon.